Whoa, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Richard J back in the building. Listen up. I'm coming back on to talk to y'all boys, give y'all some more advice and shit for real. Just based on my experiences and shit for real. I just in my vape, feeling very closure and closed-minded and very at peace. I just hit like 2-6 before I hopped on this video and meditated. So right now, I'm at a high vibration. I was a few moments ago, before I got on, was at a low vibration. Dealing with, your younger siblings and shit can be very frustrating. You know what I'm saying? That should be, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't even trying to put nothing like that. I don't want nobody to really know what I got going on, but, pretty soon I'm about to get my own little shit so I can have my own little space, because, it gets tiring for a period of time where, you get to a point where you feel like you want to be by yourself, feel like you want to be alone, and, not really be alone, but just have your own space, because sometimes being around, your family for a very long time could get disturbing. Even living with your parents for your whole entire shit, that shit just, that shit's just gonna make you look like you ain't got money or anything. I don't give a fuck how people view me. I know what's in my pockets. I know what's in my bank account. You know what I'm saying? So motherfuckers can call me broke and I can be, richer than them. You know what I'm saying? I'll have more money than them. You know what I'm saying? I can look bummish, which I do like dressing like a motherfucker, because I don't like looking like I got money. I'm broke. I don't got no money. I don't get no money gang. But speaking hypothetically. Alright, so look. This topic of this video is going to be about feeling alone, because I know a lot of people could agree on this, because there do have a lot of people who do feel alone and still be around millions of people or thousands of people, hundreds of people, or just even a small circle of group of friends they got. They can hang around with them, have fun with them, this and that, third, chop it up, laugh and giggle with them and shit, you feel me, chopping it up and shit, and still feel alone. I was at a point where I felt alone, even though I was still around buku ass motherfuckers. There was that, was at a point where I did have probably 2,000 friends, 2,000 partners. And then I got to a point where I realized that some of these motherfuckers wasn't on that same type of time I was on. I was all about getting my money, and I was trying to fix my mind state to where I was able to kind of get back on my hustling shit, because I had got in a relationship with somebody, and then towards the end I had, well, in the middle, and all that shit, I had found myself getting very comfortable with being lazy. So I wasn't making no money for real. I was making money, but it was like a couple of $100, like $900, $500, you feel me, from music. And that was that. And I would find myself getting more lazier. So I had, right after this girl departed, I had got to a point where I was like, fuck that. I ain't about to let this shit stop me from doing none of that. So I got my ass up, started taking time to myself, started loving myself the right way, started really opening my eyes, started focusing on myself, started meditating, started, tapping in with Mother Nature. And I started to pick myself up and started motivating my own self, because I didn't have nobody really to motivate me besides my, family and shit, But they tell me shit I need to hear, Because at the end of the day, nobody wants to be broke. Nobody wants to be on the ass. Nobody wants none of that shit for them, That shit just, it's really a disturbance piece, because at the end of the day, this goes for any man. You shouldn't be comfortable with being broke or having no money or no funds to your motherfucking name, gang. Because at the end of the day, you're going to get to a point where you want to do this and that. If you get a girl, bro, it's going to cost money, because you're going to have to do this and that, third, for your girl, gang. You're going to have to pay for her nails, hair, this and that, there, set her eyelashes, feet, massages, food, take out to eat, some shit like that, you gonna have to have money, gang. You gonna have to have bread. So all that shit comes with that, bro. And like I said, I didn't have people motivating me and all that bullshit. So like I said, I had got up and say, fuck that. I can't be sad and moping around. Can't be doing none of that bullshit. I had got up, started living, started taking time to myself, started kind of, dwelling into things that I wasn't normally dwelling into. Started connecting with old habits that I used to do to kind of throw my mind off things that I didn't want to think about. And so when I got where I wanted to get with my mind state or my mindset, I got me a job. I didn't want to just have one income coming in. I wanted two, or I really want three. I want to have 3 jobs. So I think I'm gonna get a second job, but I didn't want to have just 2 or 1 income coming in. So I didn't want to have 1 income coming in. I want to have 2. So I'm working, and that's that. I'm put on probation currently. I don't want to speak no more on that. So I was just doing what I need to do. I was hustling, you know what I'm saying? I'm a package handler, and so I fucking pick up packages and shit, heavy ass boxes and this and that there. You feel me? Waters and shit off the belt, and I be risking my body, straining my body and shit. You gotta use it's very hard labor work, bro. That's all I'm gonna say, gang. It's hard labor work. So I was working my ass off, bro, to get my bread. You feel me? And I was getting paid every, you know what I'm saying? I get paid every fucking weekend, and the bread be good. It'd be good. I was getting paid $19 an hour, and then I was gonna get a raise to like 22, and then I got put on probation until like the 90 days shit is up. I'm on probation, so currently not going to work, but after 9 days is up, I go back. But so I had, alright, so look, we all talking. So look, I was at a point where, and this is not me now, I'm talking about old me. Now I'm more closed off and more my emotions is more turned off. Like, me being good to random people, that shit is gone. You know what I'm saying? Me providing for people that never provided for me, or never really gave me that motivation to go and get my money, or never gave me that motivation to stop laying around, stop being bummish and all that other shit. I'm not providing them with no type of funds that they didn't help me out when I needed help. There was at a point where I needed people to talk to because, I felt like I was gonna do some shit that was gonna eventually cause me to harm people or harm myself, and I have done shit, to harm people, and I'm repenting for that, those are my sins I'm repenting for. And it's not because of that I'm trying to do all this shit. It's because I am scared to be broke. I don't want that shit. I really don't. I don't want to be on my ass, and I don't want to do none of that shit, I want to be financially stabilized, to where I'm not, I don't have to go to work every day, and I can just pay my bills and just chill at home, you know what I'm saying? That's what I want to get at. I really want to go crazy with this music shit, for me. I just need the right push. My label and shit not pushing me for real, not like they used to, so I gotta do everything myself. And it's just very hard to do that because, when, you're a small artist, you gotta just do a whole lot of shit just to, feel me? It's a whole lot of shit you gotta do to kind of, you feel me? And y'all probably wonder why I got my shirt off. My shirt is off because I just meditated. And my shirt is off because I want to reach a higher version of myself while I'm speaking to y'all boys and girls, you feel me? That's all it is, so nobody pay attention to that shit. I'm saying, y'all nigga, y'all nigga getting that. You feel me? Y'all nigga, come on, stop playing with it, y'all nigga really. You know what I'm saying? I be going to the gym here and there. But and that's one thing I need to kind of start pushing more, going to the gym more. I have not been going like I should be or should go, you know what I'm saying? You know, there was a point where I was going every day and then I stopped going for real. But now that I'm really getting back into that shit, that motion, I'm trying to, you know, get a lot of shit going for real. Off topic. Anyway, there was at a point where, yes, I have felt alone. This is old me, not new me. This is, right now, it's new era me. You feel me? There was at a point where I felt alone. I didn't have nobody to really, you know, kind of conversate with, you know, have a deep ass conversation with about my mental health, because my mental health was very bad. It was very bad to a point where I was, you know, sipping lean to kind of throw myself off the things I was thinking about, throw myself off the things that was haunting me and those things out that was hurting me and still was a scar to me, you feel me? So I was just doing like drugs and shit, like not them type of drugs, but like, you know, it's like, you feel me? Like lean, and shit like that, you feel me? Maybe even alcohol, a little bit of alcohol to kind of throw my head off, all that other shit, cause it's like, when you start, like, even when you hit 18, bro, life start hitting you for real, cause then that's when the real world starts hitting you. That's when you gotta get out in the real world. That's when you gotta start making decisions on your own. You don't have your mother, well, I ain't gonna say mother, but you no longer have your mother or Mom Dukes providing you, you know what I'm saying, stuff anymore, you know, or, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that's what my mom do. My mom is my best friend. Despite whatever happens, you know, that's my, you know, the apple to my eye, feel me? I remember one time, I said to my mom, like, my mom wanted, I was playing around with the girl, like the girl I was with. And my mom was like, she wanted to be a pastor and princess. And she was like, the girl was like, that's weird. And I never heard that shit. But it's like, bro, nobody have a relationship like that with their mom, bro. You feel me? Motherfuckers be killing to see their mom again. Motherfuckers be, you know what I'm saying, be crying and shit just to see their mom, because everybody don't have their mom. Everybody mom passed away at a young age. Everybody mom leave them on another person another person. Those other people gotta take responsibility. And that wonders the kid to end up, that makes the kid end up in foster home, or if they have a grandparent or, you know, other relatives that can, you know, take care of them and be their legal guardian. They can go to them, but, you know, most of them kids, bro, they be wondering where their mom is at and shit like that, bro. And that kind of build a void in their heart, you feel me? When it's something like that, you know? Me and my pops, like, I felt like he trying to build a relationship back that was, you know, onto it's gone, you know. You know, my pops, like, was in and out of jail and shit, you feel me? I ain't really going too deep into that, but, you know, he wasn't really all in my life for real, up until, like, I was, like, in my teenage years, for real.
Let me talk to him. That nigga just put lights down on my head, man.
You feel me?
Bro, Jeremy.
Hold up, bro.